How are you guys doing? It's work time. All right. Da-da-da-da-da-da-do-do-do. What a great day this is. Today's a great day, guys, to praise the Lord. Ah, mm. All right. Oh, it's time to go to work. Yesterday I did not go. So today is a different day, guys. Okay. Let's do this. Let's show you what are made up, guys. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Let's see what day this is, guys. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Praise God. Sorry, my hat. What a nice day it is. What a beautiful day, guys. So today's garbage day. Today's garbage day, guys. Oh, all right. What an amazing day. Ah, yes. Ah, all right. Woo. Well, good morning, guys. Hope you're all doing well. Uh, all right. Sorry, what's that? All right. Get my glasses. Beautiful cold day. I think that's an oxymoron. It's sunny, but it's cold. Good morning, guys. Oh, it's kind of cold. I think it's about right now. It feels like about 3 degrees. On my dashboard, it's saying 16 degrees, but I don't believe that. Yeah, and I do apologize, guys. I'm a little bit under the weather. You can probably hear my voice. Um, my kids are sick. Well, look, this is the way the cycle works. Hold on, let me pay attention here. This is the way the cycle works. My kids normally get sick, right? My son first, or normally my daughter first, then my son gets sick, then me, and maybe, just maybe, my wife gets sick. But you know, the funny thing about it is, my wife works in a hospital and she doesn't really get sick. You know, maybe because they pump her full of vaccines, right? So maybe that's why. But yeah, she doesn't really get sick. But you know what? Come to think about it, maybe she's making us sick. Maybe she's bringing some stuff home to us. But you know what? I love her. She works so hard. Yeah, but my kids are sick. They've been off school uh for the entire week. But you know, the good thing is it was a long weekend, so they only miss so far 3 days, or was it for, yeah, 3 or 4 days. But I think I'm going to make them go back tomorrow. So just, you know, like some sniffles and cough and all that, but I don't want them to get people sick. And now I got it. So you know, I was off yesterday. I went to get my some service done on my car. Cost me $1,300. Oh my god, my cars are expensive. You know, cars are so expensive to maintain. It's really crazy. Um, and like I had my snow tires on. If you live in Canada, you know, you may say, well, you know, why? I'm turning the heat on. I'm roasting like a chicken. Yeah, I usually promise you, but I'm not gonna take my snow tires off till maybe the end of May, early June. and people cuss me out. They're like, "Are you stupid or something?" But the thing is, if you live in Canada, you know why. You get us, it could be boiling hot today, and then tomorrow it's snowing. Trust me. I've lived in Canada most of my life, and I know this place. So, but yesterday I finally got brave, and I changed my snow tires, and my maintenance light came on my car, and so I don't want to break down, right? Because it's a pretty expensive car, and I don't want to get broken down. So, anyway, it's $1,300 out of my pockets. I don't know if you want to give me $1,300. It's welcome. You're welcome, guys. Oh my gosh. So where you guys joining from? Are you guys in Toronto also? Are you from Montreal? Is it Montreal? Yeah, Montreal in French. Montreal. I should speak French. My daughter, she's actually in French, not French immersion, but she's taking French. And then she's like, "Oh, do you know how to say the days of the week in French? Do you know how to count in French?" I'm like, oui, oui. Oh my gosh, guys, don't look at my wax in my teeth. I have braces, and it's like really scratching my gums. So I put like a wax there to help it. So I do apologize. It doesn't look too pleasant. So I do apologize, guys. So I'm trying not to laugh too much. Yeah, but my kids are doing really well in school. Um, my son, he is 8 years old. He's in grade. Is it grade two? Yeah, grade two or grade three. No, he's in grade three. Oh my god, I feel embarrassed. I should know this. I live in sure my daughter is 10, and she's in grade four. But they're so smart. They get along really well. We have videos. You can check them out the channel called Circle of Fortress. Circle of number four TRES. Circle of Fortress. That's what we do. All of our like our trips to Philippines, Jamaica, and those places. Right. So if you like those family videos, be my guest, guys, and subscribe to that channel. And actually, can you hit the subscribe button, folks? Give me a thumbs up, give me a like, share. I'm trying to build up this channel again. I applied for monetization, and they denied it, saying that it's repetitive issue or some stuff like that. So, I live stream almost every single day, and running basically some loop videos about different things like people dancing, music. I added some YouTube music, and YouTube didn't like that. This was like every day for like more than 6 months. And then I applied for it, and they give me the middle finger. So I'm like, all right, fine by me. And then my next channel, I told you about Circle Fortress. They said, what they say? Yeah, same thing. Reuse content. So I don't know what's going on. Oh, sorry, guys. I'm getting some notifications here. Kind of disturbing. Let me turn off this notification, guys. It's kind of distracting. Reduce interruptions. Yeah. So how are you guys doing? Talk to me, folks. I don't see anybody in the comments saying hi to me. Come on. Show me some love, guys. The world is a crazy place. Nobody likes anyone anymore. But you know what? There's a person full of love here, guys. I'm full of love. A lot of people don't like me, but who cares? I'm gonna spread love all the time. I love everybody, guys. I'm a positive person. So where you guys joining from? Are you guys in Toronto, USA, Mexico, Brazil, Buffalo Bill? Which is my favorite team? I mean, I know I'm a Canadian, and I'm so sorry, but Brazil is my favorite team when it comes to soccer. Growing up as a kid, Brazil will always be my team, and I don't know, they'll always be my team. I mean, I'm support Canada, right? I want Canada to go. By the way, did we qualify for the World Cup? I don't even know. I know we're hosting the World Cup, like a few games, because as you know, the World Cup is in North America this year. So Canada, US, and Mexico. And it's always been my dream as a kid to go to a World Cup game. And it's not in my backyard, but the prices of the tickets are so expensive. And even the games in the USA, I'd like to go to the games in the USA, but because of the craziness going on in the USA, not sure if I want to go. You know, why am I putting my AC on? Yeah, but are you guys soccer fans? Do you guys like soccer? Some people call it football, but in America, football is use your hands, right? And I guess in Europe, football is with your foot. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, I was saying I'd love to go to a World Cup game. As a kid, I was always watching soccer, and we admire people like Pele, Diego Maradona. And don't say I'm old, okay? I'm not that old, okay? I'm less than 70. So yeah, but I should really save some money and go to the game. I've been to a Raptors game. I've been to a few Raptors games. I've been to Toronto Maple Leafs games. Yeah, that's about it. I mean, I used to really like the Maple Leafs. I'd stay up like till 2 in the morning, like when they're playing in LA, and I stay up like 2 in the morning to watch them, support them, and then they lose. So every year I threatened them and said, "You look, I'm not going to watch you anymore because you're wasting my time. I support you guys. I wake up, go to bed late. I have to wake up, go to bed at 2, 3, and I wake up at like 5 o'clock, and then they lose. Oh my god! But honestly, I give up on the Leafs. Every year they made the playoffs, and then that's it. Raptors, I don't know Raptors. I also support Raptors, but they're also the same thing. I didn't even watch the playoff games. I give up on sports, guys. I'm hitting the freeway now, folks. Look at this guy. This guy's like speeding like crazy. Yeah, some people like there's like traffic everywhere, and people are like speeding. Never understood why, guys. It's insane. But I'm a really careful driver. I don't, I always pay attention to the road. I don't, vlogging, but I pay attention to the road. Plus, my car has so many sensors; it won't allow me to hit anything. Wow. So what's up, guys? Talk to me, folks. What's the latest news? Do you guys have time for the summer? Where are you guys joining from? Where are you guys watching from, guys? Hit that subscribe button. Thumbs up, guys. Show some love to a brother, guys. I have a 2 hour drive to work. Can you believe that? 2 hours. Ugh, and I got to do this at least 4 times per week. Normally I work from home, so usually I go in only 2 times per week, and I used to work from home. But now my boss, she loves my face, so now I got to go in, show my face, give everybody a big hug, and yeah, so they want me to come in. So now 2 hours there, 2 hours back. That's 4 hours on the road. Okay, so 4 hours times 4 days per week. Do the math. 16 hours on the road. Does that make sense to you guys? Tell me. Put in the comments, guys. 16 hours driving, per week. So 16 times 4, what's that? 64 hours per month. Oh, that is crazy. 64 hours per month. So that means that's, oh my God, almost 3 days on the road per month. So why not just let me stay home and be more productive? Just stay. I'm so sorry, guys. As I said before, I'm under the weather. Forgive me. I'm sorry, guys, but I'm getting better. Whenever I have a cough, it takes me like a month before I get better. So, and I don't really take too much cough syrup. I don't like medication too much. Um, I just take like, what's the Benylin all in one. And yeah, it helps a little bit, but yeah, I'll cough for like 2 months. And it's like, oh my God, it's crazy. But, thank the Lord, I haven't been sick too often, for the past few years. Um, you know, knock on wood, I've been really good. Maybe because I'm eating a lot of blueberries. Like I like to eat frozen blueberries, like as a snack. Before I go to bed, I normally have like a nice bowl of frozen blueberries that I put in the microwave, of course. It's not going to be hot, but just make it a little bit more warmer. and then that does the trick. Because blueberries are full of vitamin what C, D, E, F, G. So what's up, guys? It's a beautiful day here in Toronto. It's 10 degrees. It's a nice day, nice cool day. Some people will say it's crisp. Not sure what they're talking about, crisp. I know chips are crisp, but weather is weather, right? Welcome, guys. Welcome to the live. Where are you joining from? Put in the comments, guys. On my way to work, my 2-hour drive there, and I'm, hoping I arrive safely as I normally do because I drive safely. Okay, what is this now? So my work is so far that I take 4 highways or freeways to reach. So I take the 400, and I'm gonna take the 401, then the 427, then there's the next highway. But you know what the good thing is about that? I take the 507. The 507 is basically a highway that you got to pay the toll booths, but it cuts out about roughly about 20 minutes on my journey. 20 to 30 minutes on my journey, depending on traffic. But usually the 507, there's not too much traffic on it. It's a very wide highway, but it's really expensive. I remember one year I owed them about $11,000. $11,000, for a highway. But to be honest with you, I didn't pay them for a while, right? I mean, I was going through some stuff, and I couldn't pay them. But you know what? I had to pay them because when I to renew my license, then they said, "Hey, look, you ain't gonna renew your license, because until when you pay." So I had to find still 7,000, 11,000. Can't remember. But anyways, I got some money and I paid them off and stuff like that. But yeah, it's really expensive. And I believe some companies do pay for that toll booth. Like if you take the toll, they give you like a transponder, and then at the end of the month or whatever, when your bill comes,